Yeah, I'm going. Alright, new Strymon city.
Hey everyone, welcome to this very fancy episode of Working Class Music. I'm one of your hosts, Jason.
And I'm Tia.
So you're probably watching this while doing a binge of pedal videos today. And speaking of pedals, Strymon dropped a new one. So I figured this would be a cool opportunity to look at two of their newest releases. One came out earlier, which was the Brig, and the UltraViolet. So, what are the Brig and UltraViolet? The Brig is the second offering in their smaller lineup following the Cloudburst, which was released earlier this year. Similar to their pedal, the Brigadier, the Brig is a digital D-bucket pedal. Basically, a bucket brigade.
DBD.
Yeah. The Brig is a digital D-bucket delay with 3 distinct circuits in one tiny little green box. And per the Strymon website, the description of those 3 voices are as followed. The 3205 voice delivers gritty repeats that can morph as it feeds back, creating sounds ranging from gorgeous slapback echoes to psychedelic sci-fi effects.
The 3005 voice recreates a dual MN 3005 BBD chip circuit running at 15 volts for longer delay times, higher headroom, and warm repeats with a soft, dreamlike quality.
The multi-voice features 2 cross-coupled, super clean D-bucket delay lines with golden ratio timing to create complex soundscapes and a huge stereo sound feel. Now enough with the BBDs, and onto the UltraViolet. The UltraViolet is a whole vibe, featuring
It's a whole vibe.
Alright, Dad.
Dead ass spam. It's a whole vibe. No cap. Straight bussin'.
No cap, it's featuring an entirely new algorithm. UltraViolet's simple and responsive controls provide a wider range of sounds than the traditional vibe pedals, because it's a whole ass vibe, fam. In addition to this whole ass vibe, you do have the chorus, which is 50% wet, and a vibrato, which is 100% wet, and a new one. There is a new blend setting, which is 30% wet. As the name implies, it blends both. So I lied. This is what sets the UltraViolet apart. It's the bias switch. The bias switch gives you 3 distinct flavors of sweep shape and tone emphasis, allowing for tons of sonic variation. The bias switch not only changes the bias level, but also optimizes the LFO wave shape for the selected bias.
Low setting produces a pulsing character well suited for tremolo effects. The mid setting has a balanced character capable of producing many of the most sought after classic vibe effects, while the high setting has a smoother shape with a wider frequency sweep able to create sounds evocative of Pink Floyd's Breathe. Now.
Not now. Then when?
Now that we told you. Now
onto the sound.
So fam, we're back. On to first impressions. This one is going to be a little bit different because this is truly Tia's first impression. And with me, I've had the delay for a little bit because I'm writing a review on both of these for goodhard.com. That's a plug. You know, check it out. The Ultraviolet I've just had for a day. So since you are fresh off of hearing this and playing this, your thoughts?
I like it, Strymon, please. No, I really do like it. It's I don't want to use the word psychedelic, but it's like definitely giving me like airy, I don't want to say ethereal, and I don't want to say this.
What do you want?
No, she said
I
it.
just said it. I just said it's a vibe. I don't want to say it, but it's a vibe. It really is. I like it a lot. How much is it retailing for? Before I started playing, I don't know if we got it on camera, I was kind of just twisting some of the knobs and kind of like trying to find my favorite sound, but everything sounded good. So it was really just kind of random. It was just a twist, you're there, and it sounds great. Coming in at around $260, I think it's a good buy for the money. The design looks great, it sounds good, it looks good. What do you need? What else do you need? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I guess that goes to my first impression. Honestly, I'm gonna start with the Brig. So with the Brig, Strymon never misses with a delay pedal. I have yet to play a delay pedal that they have released that sounds okay, at best. All the delay pedals sound great. You know, we didn't demonstrate the 3 modes because this is kind of just the first impression and just us messing around with it. But I've been messing around with it and learning it, and for a small bore delay pedal, it's awesome. It's a total vibe, but no, not really. It's the Brig. I can't say much about it that I probably won't say in my official review, but I will say that it sounds great, and for the money, I think it's a worthy successor to the Brigadier. So that's all I can say on that. Now, the Ultraviolet. First impressions, and I'm being completely transparent. I wouldn't consider myself the Univibe person.
He's not.
And
He's really not.
And I say that to say this. This made me realize what all the hype was about, especially like with David Gilmour and like any classic rock style. Like I didn't play it in this because I forgot it, but I was messing around with some Hendrix Voodoo Child opening lick with it, and oh my god, with distortion, it was awesome. Yeah, I'm totally in love with it. Like again, Strymon never misses, and I will say, because I haven't done this in a while, and Nelson's probably gonna hate me, both of these pedals gets the Vibe stamp of approval. So yeah, that's all I can really say about it. It's awesome. Buy it. First impressions are great. So fam, for closing out,
Make sure to do us a solid, hit that like, share, subscribe. We've got merch, Patreon. Thank you so much to our patrons. If you're not a member, it's very easy to become one.
and I guess the question of the week, what's your favorite John Carpenter movie? I am tied between The Thing and Prince of Darkness. I love both, but what's yours? And I know Halloween is going to be there, but yeah, Halloween's awesome. Later.
Adios.
Both of these pedals get the Ultra Vibe Award.
It's not even the right phrase.